The business was started by my mum. She founded the business in 2000. She had been working for the NHS. Part of her role was going around to care homes, visiting them, understanding what was good and what was bad. And she observed a large number of younger adults being cared for alongside the very elderly. While there wasn't necessarily anything wrong with the homes they were in, it was the wrong home for those individuals because they were caring for somebody in their 90s is very different to caring for somebody in their 40s and 50s. So she decided she wanted to start up her own business to provide care for younger adults with neurological conditions. She spent a lot of time putting together a business plan, going around the banks, being told to go away by all the banks because she was a woman, because she was a nurse, she didn't know anything about it. She mortgaged her home, put a business plan together and found a piece of land in Milton Keynes and started building. Asked me to join her. I was in the Foreign Office at the time working in Poland, so I came back and joined her just before we opened our first home, Bluebirds, in May 2001. And my job mainly, well, the theory behind my job was mainly to be behind the scenes, doing all the administrative work, the finances. She was going to look after the nursing side. It didn't quite turn out like that. Within 2 days, I found myself in the kitchen, working as chef, working on the floor as a care assistant, doing some housekeeping, doing some maintenance, and that's how it was when we first started. Well, it's been a very long apprenticeship in the fact I've been working there for 17 years. Our core values are our strapline, which is care, compassion, commitment, and we believe we put that into everything we do. If we look after our residents as well as we possibly can, and we provide them with the best quality of life, everything else follows. We make a profit as a result of what we do. It's not the reason we do what we do. We take the view that every member of staff is a member of our family. We have staff who've been with us from the beginning, sort of 14, 15 years of employment with us. They wouldn't dream of going anywhere else because they belong. All of our growth has been organic. So we've grown slowly, we open a new building, a new service, and we make sure that's working before we go on to the next one. At the moment, we have 450 staff and 180 beds. We've got plans in place to, over the next 2 years, to expand to about 250 beds, and that will see us with another 150, 200 staff. Our drivers are about the quality of the care rather than a quick turnaround of profit. In terms of engaging the next generation in the business, the importance of that is massive. I want to continue to provide the quality care, and I get offers to buy the business for ridiculous amounts of money. I wouldn't have to work again, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to provide for people who otherwise wouldn't get provided for. My niece has just started working with us. She's on a management development program which will see her spending time in every department in the organisation. My son and my daughter, when I first asked them about getting involved with the business, I said, one day all this will be yours. They both turned around to me and said, well, what if we don't want it? Which was kind of, oh, I hadn't thought about that, because I love what we do, and I hadn't thought that anybody else might not want to get involved, and it was a bit of an eye-opener. My daughter's gone on to do her own thing. She's just finishing university this year, doing something completely different. My son is just finishing college, he's finishing his BTEC, and he's just turned around and said, what can I do in the business with what I've got, which is nice. And I think he's seen his cousin loving what she's doing, and he's quite keen to get involved.